Next we are going to see how to represent data either on a bar graph or a double bar graph. Now here we have some data in front of us. There are 3 students A, B and C, and we are comparing the marks in the first test represented by T1. So A is getting 40 marks, B 45 and C is getting 50, and we have to represent this on a graph. So we are going to make a bar graph for this. So the student A, B and C we are representing here on the x axis and the marks on the y axis. Now here we have to select a suitable scale such that we are able to accommodate all the values that are written here. So the lowest value 40 up to 50 has to be represented here. So we can leave gaps of 10, or we can say 1 centimeter will represent 10 units. So we can write here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So these are the marks obtained. So we have marks on the y axis and the student on the x axis. Now look at the marks scored by student A. Now marks scored by student A in the first term here or the first test is 40. So we are going to make a graph here, and this will be represented by a rectangle here, and the height of this rectangle will be up to 40. Next we are having a student B scoring 45 marks. So 45 will be between 40 and 50. If we are using a graph between 40 and 50, there will be 10 divisions, that is 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So the fifth division after 40, that will be 45. So from B we will extend this up to a height of 45. So you are going to get 45 here for student B. So this is for student A, this is for student B, and then we are going to look at the third student. The third student C is scoring 50 marks in the test. Now this means that from C this rectangle will now increase its height up to 50. So we have here a bar graph. Now if suppose the marks of the second test is also given to us, then on the same graph we can make a double bar graph, so that we can compare his performance in the first and the second test. Let us say in the second term represented by T2, or in the second test he is getting the following marks. Let us say he is getting 30. In the first test he had got 40 and now is getting 30. He is getting 50 and he is getting 40. So we have 3 people here, the marks have changed. So we are going to represent now the second test 30. So A, we are going to construct another rectangular box here, then B 50, this is going to go up little bit, and then finally we are going to have C 40 in the second test. So that is here. So we have the second test analysis with the first, and what do we observe? We observe that we get a double bar graph, where the blank one is representing test 1 and the shaded ones are representing test 2.